And I'll be one of the first people to admit that I'm a person who grew up with some daddy issues. um, some people use it as an excuse not to do things in life. I use it more as motivation, but the truth is, I spent most of my life thinking I was being punished from God, or thinking that not having my dad around growing up was a punishment from God. And it wasn't until I got older and had my own children, and realized that most children want to grow up to be just like their dad, you know, and they mimic their dad because their dad is their hero, regardless to what type of person they are, or whatever. My dad was a teenager when they first had me, and there's a lot of maturing and stuff that had to go on and everything. But the truth is, my mindset has changed because I no longer think that it was a um, curse or anything for me not to grow up with them in my life. As hard as things were for my mom to do a lot of stuff on her own, I think that if he had been in my life, I would have tried to be just like him, regardless to whether or not he was a good person, bad person, mature person, not mature person. And which meant that my place in life, or my level of expectation of what I think I could become, would have been different. Um, Not having them around kind of made me put my eyes on other people, and other adult relationships where I was able to find father like examples, or male like examples of what a guy is supposed to do when it comes to taking care of his family, and being a father and things of that sort. But it was weird how just listening to other people's point of views and seeing that getting out of the victim role of thinking that everything in life is happening bad um, to me for all these different reasons, and using that anger as a tool in order to motivate myself. um, it was surprising to me to see my point of view and my belief about the overall view of it change. Um, just because we don't have a parent, whether it's a mother or a father in our life, um, doesn't have to be the excuse you don't succeed. You could either use that energy as a positive energy, as you want to prove something, or you want to make sure that your child doesn't have to feel the same way. That's the approach I kind of took from it. Or you can use it as an excuse to not do anything in life. Um, I chose to use it as that motivation, but it wasn't until recently that the anger of the lack of presence went away, and I started to feel like, man, maybe it was a good thing. Maybe God was trying to look out for me. Maybe He was trying to protect me. Maybe He was trying to give me a better opportunity to view a different point of view. Otherwise, I would have just made some of the same mistakes, or even followed in some of the same footsteps. So, um, not everything that you think is bad growing up, not having a parent around, or not getting certain quality time, that's not always a bad thing. Sometimes that could actually end up making you into the person that He wants you to grow into being, and give you the strength that you need to reach and be able to find at different points in time. I've lost a lot of friends and stuff to suicide and things of that sort, and I think that was because they didn't really have to experience a lot of hardships. So some of the things that they went through seem as hard as they've ever felt it. I think I felt a lot of those hardships early in life, so some things don't hurt me as bad, because I've been able to get my skin a little thicker in some situations. Um, so for those who grow up without a mom or dad or whatever, stay encouraged and understand this isn't a punishment.